Hello guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So before I get into the main part of this video, I just wanted to bring to your attention a GoFundMe that's been set up by one of my subscribers, Martin. Basically, it's for his son to be able to go on a weekend trip to see the Cattle and Dragons, you know, rugby. The funds will cover the flights and accommodation for 2 nights. And, you know, they're also doing other things to help raise money to cover this, you know, in today's day and age, you know, like bag packing and sponsored litter picking. If this is successful, and his son is able to go, he'll be able to meet and greet with the players. Also tactics, like a one-on-one Q&A session and team photos and stuff like that. So it'd be quite nice for the lad to go and do this, you know. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring this to your attention, guys. You know, if anyone's interested in doing this, then please, I will put a link to this GoFundMe in the description below, so you'll be able to go and put a bit of, you know, money towards it if you're able to do so. And I'm sure, you know, Martin would be grateful for that, as, you know, would I as well. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys, to that, and I'll get on with the video now. So yeah, my voice is kind of going, and that's why I've not been around for the past couple of days, but there's a fair bit of news that's come out in regards to Xabi Alonso. Now, there's an article here that came out 2 days ago by James Pearce on The Athletic, so I'm going to start here because it's in kind of chronological order. And it's he's done an interview with Karl-Heinz Riedler, who is a global ambassador for Dortmund, and he was in Liverpool basically visiting Klopp not so long ago and went to the AXA training facility, and he's had an interview with James Pearce, and there's some quotes here in regards to Xabi replacing Klopp. Apologies, guys, I'm sorry. So basically, Riedler says that Xabi is doing an incredible job. I've never seen Leverkusen play like they are doing at the moment. He deserves a lot of credit. He's changed the whole team around and made some very good signings. Would his style of football be a good fit for Liverpool? It fits completely, he says. I'd say Jurgen's football is slightly different, but Xabi likes to attack too. If you see them pressing in the opposition half, it's really impressive. Now, I did a tactics video yesterday in regards to this, and I did say that, like, Xabi's style is a little bit different to Klopp's, but it's like a mould of Pep's and Klopp's together, in my opinion. I'll put a link to the video above if anyone's interested to go give that a look. He has the eye, he has the desire. He knows Liverpool as a club and as a city. He's a legend here. Everyone knows and respects him. I don't know what his plan is or what Liverpool will decide to do, but I think he would be a fantastic choice. Is any more here? That just seems to be talking about Klopp now, about this and what Klopp could potentially do. So we'll stick with just the Xabi stuff. But yeah, you know, it's good to hear that there's people out there in Germany that could see Xabi Alonso as the next successor to Jurgen. If any of you saw the game yesterday against Bayern Munich, they absolutely obliterated him. I had it on the TV while I was playing a bit of DMZ yesterday, and from what I saw, they absolutely ran rings around Bayern Munich. And there was a few tweets from German journalist Florian Plettenberg, someone that we we source on this channel a fair bit with players that Liverpool are linked with and yada yada. He basically has said that Bayern Munich are also looking at Alonso now, but at the same time he did say that Tuchel's job is safe. So Liverpool might have a little bit of a struggle getting the guy they want. Now, sticking with the Germanist type things, the Leverkusen sporting director Simon Rolfs come out and said he is sure that Xabi Alonso will be at the club next season. One thing is contracts, the other is how comfortable he feels. He knows that we will have a top team next year. Now, I've said this a few times, guys, like, there's a lot of stuff out there in regards to Xabi having some sort of agreement, clause, whatever you want to call it, with Bayer Leverkusen that would allow him to leave them and go and manage a club that he'd basically played for, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Liverpool. Now, it's not a contractual agreement, so it's not like legally binding. So you could kind of wipe your ass of it, guys, in all fairness. But you know, the sporting director's come out there and basically said that he thinks that Xabi Alonso will be there next season. And yes, I am well aware that he's got to come out and say that. I'm not stupid, right? He has to come out and say that, but I'm just bringing it to your attention that it's been said by their sporting director. And then we've also had today some tweets in the past half an hour from, well, it's a video that he's put up. And basically, Fabrizio Romano is now talking about Xabi Alonso. He's basically said that Liverpool are well informed on Xabi Alonso's situation and know everything about his contract and how to find a way to potentially appoint him. So that to me says that, like, if there is some sort of financial clause in there, Liverpool know what they want to pay. They'll know what he wants as a guaranteed salary, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, I think Liverpool have been in contact with Alonso for a fair bit now. And that's probably why the video came out about Klopp when it did, because it was going to leak. Do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't be surprised if it's pretty much done. You know what I mean? It's one of them at the same time, because you've got to think, would Leverkusen want it announced that he's going to Liverpool before their season's over? I wouldn't think so. You can have the agreement behind the scenes and you don't say anything, but then, just like your whole Jurgen Klopp announcement of him leaving Liverpool, that's going to leak, guys. And then that's why we've kind of seen these rumours and these links to Bayer Leverkusen looking for another manager already. So, I'll say it, I think I would not be surprised to see that this is already done. I wouldn't be. Sticking with Fabrizio Romano again, he has said that Liverpool have to wait for a new sporting director to decide how to attack the situation for Alonso. There is a shortlist, but for sure he is the main candidate for Liverpool. This is nothing new. This is something they've had in mind for a long time, which again, it goes back to what I've said. Liverpool will have been looking at Alonso, in discussions with Alonso for a fair bit now, and they're probably just doing the due diligence by looking at other managers as well, to keep everything above board. But how would you guys feel? Let me ask you a question. Say we're a team like Leverkusen level, yeah? How would you feel if we were having the season of our lifetime, yeah? Unbeaten, the only team in Europe that's unbeaten. And then a bigger club comes in and it's all rumoured that they're after your manager. How would you feel if there was an announcement made before the end of your season that he was going? You'd be pissed off, right, yeah? So I think even if this is done, we won't hear anything about it until the end of the season. I really don't, guys. One way or another. Yeah. And then is there anything else I want to share with you right now? There's a little bit here, I guess. It's a player that Liverpool were linked with in the past. It's De Ligt at Bayern Munich. Now, Florian Pettenberg, sticking with him, who I've just mentioned earlier, he's basically saying that he's not happy with Bayern Munich and he's a candidate for transfer in the summer. Today, the reason has been confirmed again. When everyone is fit, he's not a regular starter under Tuchel. Despite his good performances recently, he sat on the bench for 90 minutes today in Leverkusen. De Ligt not 100% happy with his situation, and Tuchel is still keen on Araujo. I think it was at Barcelona. And De Ligt's contract is valid until 2027. Now, this is a player Liverpool did wanted him when he was at Ajax. I think there was a problem with either his own personality or with the agent at the time, which I think was Mina Raiola. Liverpool didn't do any business with him. But now there, of course, he's no longer with us, RIP. And I can't remember what she's called now. One of his sidekicks is a woman, has now taken over that agency. And she was spotted at Liverpool January last year in regards to Ryan Gravenberch. She represents Ryan Gravenberch. So again, maybe Liverpool are open to this. Liverpool are after a centre-back. Guys, I will probably keep an eye on this situation, especially if Bayern Munich want rid. We might be able to get him for a decent price. Right then, guys, I hope this video has been alright for you. If not, it is what it is. If you've enjoyed it, give it a like. Let me know down in the comments what you think on everything I've just touched on, and I'll catch you in the next one.